Allstate, are you in good hands? No, you're not. Hi everyone, it's me. That was lame. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising Popcorn with Grant. Before we begin, I just wanted to thank all of you. We have reached 100 subscribers as of today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I have a little something special for you guys. A little that I know has been kind of a long-awaited video, one that I said I was going to do a while ago, and we're going to do it very soon to celebrate 100 subscribers, so look out for that. In the meantime, however, let's get to it. We're here to talk about a movie today. Movies and TV is what we do here, and today we are talking about a film that is now streaming on Hulu. It is called No Exit. No Exit is directed by Damian. What a great name. Like, Mama did something right in that regard, because, like, that sounds like the secret identity of a Marvel character. Damian directs this film. It's based on a book. It stars... I didn't get this actress's name, but she's phenomenal. She was the sister, the dead sister in Skies Everywhere. Which is insanely underrated, and also came out relatively recently. I knew that. I just couldn't... Please. Otherwise, I've not seen her. Havana Rose Liu plays Darby. She is a young woman recovering from a cocaine addiction. She, when we meet her at the beginning, is in rehab. She gets a phone call telling her that her mother has suffered an aneurysm and is in the hospital. She decides to leave, but through circumstances they won't let her. If she leaves the rehab facility, she will go to jail. And her sister Devin won't return her calls, and so she says, "Screw it, I'm going to get to the hospital." Waylaid during a blizzard, a police officer informs her that she can go wait. She needs to get off the road and go wait at a visitor center. There she meets a group of colorful characters, among them Dennis Haysbert, aka the Allstate guy, also a terrific character actor who plays Ed, an ex-Marine. Danny Ramirez as Ash. And then we also have David Rysdale from my favorite film from last year, 9 Days, as Ash's brother, Lars, and the great Dill Dickey as Sandy, Ed's wife. And they are there, and very quickly they start to play cards. They actually play a game of bullshit. Subtle movie. Why is it the subtle hint? Well, while looking for cell service, Darby happens on a car where a little girl played by Mila Harris, who's quite good, named Jay, she's a little small child, is bound and gagged on the back of a van, and it is clear that one of the people inside the visitor center is a kidnapper who is going to traffic this child. Darby takes upon herself to save the young girl, but who among these strangers can she trust? And will she escape in time? There are no exits. Can she save the girl's life and unmask the villain? And maybe overcome her addiction in the process and rekindle her relationship with her sister? Let's find out. So No Exit is an interesting one. It is a film that was a cast-off from 20th Century Studios. It was picked up by Hulu. It's streaming on there now. Similar to Vacation Friends, which is another film from earlier, as well as the forthcoming Fresh, which I've already seen and we will review next week. Here's the thing. This is sort of the moment where character actors get to kind of shine. This is kind of one of those movies where it's made up entirely of character actors, but they kind of give them a chance to really flex their muscles. I will say this. I thought No Exit was a really, really, really very good movie for the first hour. I really was invested. I'm torn on this one, because to talk about it all requires a little bit of spoilers. I will say this. I enjoyed myself. I'm glad I saw this film. But the first hour, once the last act kind of kicks in, maybe a little before, it goes from being almost sort of like a... It goes from being like a Hitchcockian whodunit to becoming like Wolf Creek or Saw in the last 30 minutes. And not to say, you know me, I don't mind gore, but it's so abrupt that it gives you whiplash. Like, they go from talking to, among minor spoiler alert, I guess, they go from mental cat and mouse to, like, nailing a girl's wrist to a wall with a nail gun. And it's just like, when did this start happening? And it's like some Wolf Creek shit. Like, it's like grueling kind of blood. Like, it's not simply that it happens. It's like, it happens and you see her struggling to pull the nail out while continuously bleeding. And it's like, when did this start? But, despite that, I'm probably going to give a solid score to this film simply on the basis of that I was never not entertained by it. I was invested. I thought that Miss Liu did a really good job in the lead. I thought all the acting was really good. Certain characters, when they become certain characters, are able to shift gears. I don't want to say too much. Here's my biggest problem, though, that keeps this from being a recommendation. This is essentially a 4-star movie, even when it was over. What knocks it down a peg is a little thing that happens that is so unbelievable that it actually sucked me out of it, where I could not suspend disbelief. And keep in mind, I could suspend disbelief for Moonfall, okay? She's a basehead. They established that early on, that she's nursing a cocaine habit. So what I'm wondering is, who in their right mind thought to put this? This is actually kind of borderline irresponsible. There is a moment in the movie, essentially, involving said nail through wrist, where the girl has to rescue the little girl from whoever is doing this, who I'm not going to name. Her solution is, she talks to a sympathetic character who's sort of on the evil side, but is sympathetic enough to get the little girl to go turn off the light switch so that she can pull the nail out. The way she decides to get the strength to pull the nail out is to take, and keep in mind she wants to recover from her drug habit, to take a nickel bag of coke out of her jacket pocket and snort it to give her basically super strength enough to have the pain the sort of whatever the heightened levels of what it called, pain defense, whatever that's called, pain deference, to pull the thing out and free herself. That is really irresponsible. And it takes you out of the movie because it makes it so it's like, this is a movie about recovery that says drugs save the day. Snorting cocaine saves the lives of the characters. That's kind of mixed messagey, don't you think, movie? I mean, I understand that you probably backed yourself into a writing corner to get her out of the situation. It's like, but there's another way out of it than that. You could have figured out. Maybe you're already doing the grueling, gruesome thing. You might as well just have her pull it out just on the pain level. Look, all that being said, though, I will say this. For those who can ignore that, and I could to a degree, this is a solid thriller. You know what? Let's close the book on this. I'm going to give No Exit 3.5 out of 5 stars. This is a solid matinee. It's on Hulu. It's worth watching. Just separate only be able to watch it if you can separate reality from the movie, because that's that's kind of ill-advised. Alright. 3.5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash, none. Watch it on Hulu. Was there shawarma? No, there was not. Okay, we will be back later with our special review. We will also have reviews coming up tomorrow for The Godfather 50th anniversary re-release. We will also be talking about The Batman, After Yang, and in the can reviews of Fresh and Lucy and Desi. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. And thanks for the 100 subscribers. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love it because it's 50,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Now, if you want to find me elsewhere, reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcorn with Grant. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and until we meet again, always remember, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. And thanks 100. And see you next time.